Hello and welcome to Share Talk. I am Bonnie Hughes. Our guest today is Panther Metals. They like to invest and acquire projects in North America and Australia. And here to tell us all about the company is Chief Executive Officer Darren Hazelwood. Hello, Darren, and thank you for joining us.
Hi, Bonnie. Thanks for having us on today.
I understand that you have some claims in Ontario and you just acquired some additional claims. Can you tell us the strategy for doing so?
Yeah, we took the Big Bear area in September of 2018, and in October 2018, myself and Nick done an exploratory site visit. And during that visit, we spent 2 days on site. And Nick, being a guy that, being a geologist, and me an entrepreneur, you pick up on people's thought processes. And during that visit, probably halfway through the second day, myself and Nick were sitting down having a sandwich, and Nick, being a glass half empty guy, as a geologist tend to be, rightly so through history, was chatting with Nick, and Nick enthusiasm for the Big Bear area, the Big Bear project, really started to shine through, and you pick up on tells. And Nick said to me, "I really like this project." And from there, you instantly know that as a business, we have to do the best we can to make sure that we can support what Nick's vision and what Nick sees. Because ultimately, he's got a history of success. He's been involved with Metal Tiger in Botswana, and the guy knows what he's on about. So we had to then format a strategy to look at how, as a business, we can cost effectively acquire what Nick's seeing. And over that time, we formulated that. We could have, as a business, have gone out and just purchased this land, and the capital upfront costs wouldn't necessarily have supported that. Ultimately, it's exploration. Nobody knows what is in the ground. You can only have a sense and a feel for it, and that's definitely what Nick was giving out.
And whereabouts is the project? I understand it's on a very prolific belt in Ontario.
It is. It sits approximately 50 kilometres from the Hemlo mine, probably the greatest gold discovery in the last 50 years in worldwide. And we sit on the same Archean belt. Where our land sits and how it sits, it butts up against a granite formation, which is often a prolific place for gold deposits to sit and reside.
And did you just do rock sampling? Is that how you came to find the claims and realize that this looked like it was prospective?
Well, we first visited site and we had some historic data. There are just north of our existing claims on the Big Bear was the historic Little Bear mine. That had a sample a reported sample in the 1930s, which is astronomical, of 1,409 grams per tonne.
Wow.
And our new claims that have been announced, we now surround that mine. And as a result, we've also taken the area north of those claims, and that's the announcement that was announced on Monday. That completes our thesis on the land. But there is one more cherry on top that we'd like to get. The Little Bear mine itself is under a patent, and we've certainly are keen to explore opportunities to get that. But at this stage, we're 8 months into a programme of picking this up, and we should come in at less than £25,000 for the whole area. We could have gone out there and spent a huge amount of money to make sure we've got this, but it was strategic, and it's played out very.
How about the team that you've put together for the company?
Hey, look, I'm a big believer that we've got possibly one of the best teams in London. We took our time last year. We had a model. We're an exploration company, and any business needs to be built around what it's aimed to do, what it wants to do. And we're an exploration business. We've got 2 geologists. We've got Kerim Senna, CEO of Ariana. He's also our chairman. We've got Nick O'Reilly, very well respected geologist worldwide. We've also put in the financial controls. We've got Kate Aisling. She's ex-Baker Tilly RSM, and she's high class. She wrote manuals that RSM are still using to this day. Very understated lady, but extremely strong within our business. And we've also got Mitch. Mitch is our COO. He's CEO in Canada. His corporate experience and his corporate knowledge is invaluable. And then myself. I come from an investment background, private companies, and now into the public domain. But the whole package covers what an exploration business, in my opinion, requires. It requires financial controls. It requires geological understanding. And it also requires the knowledge of the public markets. And we've got that within Panther Metals. And I, as a CEO, look at it and I'm excited, right? Anybody from outside looking in, and I would ask everybody just to look at Panther Metals, follow the story. We've got, if you're an investor, if you're a fund manager, if you're a family fund, just have a look at Panther Metals and have a look at what is in this business and look at the deals we've done and how we've structured them. Yes, we've taken our time, but we've taken our time because we're not there to blow money. We're not there to blow cash. We want to make sure that with Panther Metals, that if you as an investor are coming to us and you're giving us, whether it's £10, £100, that you've got the confidence in our business that that money is going to be spent on building the business. And that's exactly what we've already shown. It's really important to me that people look and can see the history and can see exactly what we've done. And we've proved it already in such a short space of time. And that's reassuring to me, but also I'm looking to make sure that people within the city, within the investor networks can see that and it can be evidenced. And I believe strongly that we've got that. And now you're going to see that accelerate as the business grows. And we're going to put all of our tools into place to make sure that we're driving this business. And it's not just a spike business, that it's real. The fundamentals are there and that you can have confidence in coming to us and talking to us. And if you're not invested in Panther Metals, give me a shout. You're more than welcome. Message me, email us. I'm happy to give out my mobile number. Talk to me about what I believe and what my vision is. And that is replicated by the whole board. The confidence that we're seeing and the knowledge and the experience is quite wonderful, actually.
Well, that's very good enthusiasm, considering the sector is a very difficult place to be this time. So it's good to have enthusiasm about your project, for sure. And what can investors expect to hear from you in the coming months?
Yeah, it's an interesting one because I think the sector is absolutely ripe for people to look at now.
Well, it's certainly undervalued, for sure.
Exactly, and we're already starting to see from the top end, we're starting to see the mergers, we're starting to see the acquisitions, and that historically tells us that feeds down. And it needs to, because the majors, every day they're out mining, they're using up their ore body. They're dying effectively. And they know that and they can see that. And they lost a lot of confidence in the early 2011 onwards with some of the collapses in some of the prices. But now their cash, they're throwing off cash. They're using up their ore bodies they haven't replaced. They got rid of their exploration teams. And now they're having to buy that in. That will then feed down to the mid-tier and all the way through to exploration. And companies like Panther Metals, how long that takes, who knows? However, I do know with confidence that now's the time to be entering into this market and if you're looking for the big gains, because we're a business, we know our investor base. Our investors aren't looking for 5% per annum, you know, and neither should they, because it's a high risk, high reward business. And we now are making sure that we can push through and take advantage at the bottom and ride the wave that will come.
Certainly history has shown that it has come back. It does go in cycles. It could be a 10-year cycle, it could be a 15-year cycle, but it does come back. You're absolutely right. And well, thank you very much for joining us. And we look forward to watching the progress of Panther Metals. And we look forward to having you on again.
Thank you very much, Bonnie. It's been a pleasure.
And thank you for being on Share Talk, and have a very profitable day.